It is a crisis, and people need to step it up.
Financial expert Dave Petso says there is a retirement crisis in Idaho and across the nation. He says most people hardly have any retirement at all and will have to work until they die.
It isn't a simple thing to just say, hey, you need to save more. You need to save a lot more.
Petso says people come into his office all the time trying to plan for their retirement in their 50s and 60s. With people living longer, requiring more health care and health care costs rising, he says it's impossible to start that late. So what do we do? Well, this man might just have the answer. James Lair works as a meat cutter at the Nampa Winco. He took the job about 24 years ago.
So I just kept my head down and worked, and I'm still here.
But there's something about him and his retirement account you probably wouldn't expect.
I'm going to retire pretty well, I think, so.
So are you pushing, 7 figures?
Yeah.
That's right. This unassuming meat cutter is pretty much a millionaire. Or at least will be when he retires in his mid-50s.
Do you think that you would be a millionaire when you finish cutting meat?
No, not at all.
But James isn't the only grocer at Winco with plenty of green.
We've got checkers that I know have over $1 million in accounts. Yeah, it's amazing.
Blaine Maxwell used to manage the Meridian Winco. He was with the Boise-based grocery chain for 36 years. He says it was hard work, but he was able to retire at 53, much to the surprise of friends and family.
We had a lot of people raise their eyebrows.
Meanwhile, Brenda Bell works in the corporate office and has 28 total years with Winco. Again, she could retire in her 50s.
Early retirement sounds good to me.
How's all that even possible? Well, it's because they're all actually part owners of Winco.
Yeah, it's our company.
In 1985, Winco created an Employee Stock Ownership Plan, or ESOP. Unlike a 401k, employees like Blaine, Brenda, and James don't have to contribute anything. Instead, the company puts Winco stock, which isn't traded publicly, in their employees' portfolios. As the company has grown from 17 stores in 1985 to now 98 stores, so is the stock, by an average of 20% every year. It's helped put at least $1 million in about 400 frontline employees' retirement accounts.
You see your statements when they come out in May or June, and it's just an overwhelming, wow, this is awesome. You know, you don't have to worry as much. It takes that fear out of retiring.
Now, Petso says this kind of success from ESOP is rare, but if there's one thing we can learn from these Winco millionaires, it's that we should all be saving for retirement right now.
Get serious about it. This is a bill you have to pay, and people do have the money to do it if they took it seriously. Put the credit cards away. Quit overspending. Get serious. And just like that, you're off and going.
You need to do something for your retirement. We all know that I'm not counting on the government. My kids aren't counting on the government. So you need to start somewhere.
Don't blow it off, just do it.
Justin Core, Idaho's News Channel 7.